You might not believe this, but some very ordinary cooked vegetables, the kind you probably already have in your kitchen, can quietly repair and protect your aging eyes while you sleep. It sounds almost too simple, right? But after more than 30 years working with seniors, I've seen the silent struggle that breaks my heart most: losing the ability to see clearly. Think about it. Night driving becomes stressful. Recognizing your grandchildren's faces feels uncertain. Even reading a simple menu turns into a challenge. And because vision loss often comes gradually, many don't notice it until it's already stealing their freedom. But here's the hopeful truth. Your eyes are not powerless. Tonight's dinner could be doing more for your vision than you ever realized. Today, I'll share 4 powerful vegetables, each with unique nutrients that work best when cooked, that can nourish and restore your eyes, especially during the night's natural repair cycle. Hello, my friend. I'm Dr. Thomas Reed, and I've dedicated my career to helping older adults protect their health with science-backed natural approaches. Over the decades, I've seen how vision loss can quietly steal independence. Yet I've also seen how the right foods can slow, and sometimes even repair, that decline. You don't need expensive supplements or complicated procedures to begin. In fact, some of the most effective remedies are already on your dinner plate. When prepared correctly, these everyday vegetables unlock nutrients that your body can actually absorb and use to strengthen the retina, reduce inflammation, and support healthy tear production. Today, I'll walk you through 4 vegetables that do just that. We'll start with the obvious hero, then move to an underrated one that might surprise you. By the end, you'll see how combining them creates a simple evening ritual that feeds your eyes while you rest. As we age, our eyes change in ways we often don't notice until it feels too late. The retina, the fragile layer at the back of your eye, has no pain receptors. Damage builds silently over years. Then one day, colors look faded, faces blur, and driving at night feels frightening. This decline isn't just about losing sharp vision. It affects confidence, independence, and the simple joy of connecting with others. Studies show that age-related eye conditions like macular degeneration and night blindness are among the leading causes of seniors losing their ability to live freely. And here's the harsh truth. Once severe damage sets in, there is no full reversal. But there is hope. Your body continues to repair itself every night while you sleep, if you give it the right fuel. Certain vegetables, when cooked properly, release powerful compounds that support this natural healing process. They can reduce inflammation, rebuild light-sensitive cells, and hydrate tissues so your eyes function better the next day. This is why food matters. Tonight's dinner might not seem like medicine, but for your eyes, it can be. So, let's start with the first vegetable, a classic one that's been protecting vision for generations, but only if you prepare it the right way. You've heard it all your life. Carrots are good for your eyes, but this isn't just an old saying, it's backed by science. Carrots are rich in beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A. Vitamin A is essential for producing rhodopsin, the protein in your retina that lets you see in low light. Without enough of it, night vision becomes blurry. Headlights feel blinding, and driving after dusk feels unsafe. Here's what most people don't realize. Eating raw carrots isn't enough. Beta-carotene is locked inside tough plant fibers. Cooking carrots gently softens those fibers and releases the nutrient. Pair them with a little healthy fat, like olive oil, ghee, or butter, and absorption skyrockets. That's when your retina truly gets the nourishment it needs. Timing also matters. Your eyes perform most of their repair work at night, when they're not exposed to constant light. So, eating cooked carrots with dinner gives your body the raw materials right before that natural healing process begins. I remember a 72-year-old patient named Harold. He told me he couldn't see house numbers at night anymore. I asked him to eat roasted carrots drizzled with olive oil 3 nights a week. 6 weeks later, he came back smiling. "Doctor, I drove to my daughter's and didn't squint once. It felt like someone cleaned the windshield in my head. That's the quiet power of food doing its job. While carrots sharpen your night vision, broccoli works deeper, fighting the silent inflammation that damages your eyes from within. Inflammation inside the eyes doesn't cause pain, but it harms tiny blood vessels and weakens retinal cells. Over time, this silent damage steals sharp vision and can even lead to macular degeneration. Broccoli is rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, powerful antioxidants your body sends straight to the macula, the part of your retina that lets you read, recognize faces, and see detail. These nutrients act like internal sunglasses, shielding your eyes from oxidative stress and harmful blue light. But just like carrots, preparation is key. Raw broccoli traps nutrients inside tough fibers. Lightly steaming it breaks those fibers, making lutein and zeaxanthin available for your body to absorb. Add a drizzle of olive oil or even a sprinkle of cheese, and absorption improves even more, since these nutrients are fat-soluble. I recall a patient, Gloria, who loved reading but said, "The words just float off the page now." We added half a cup of steamed broccoli to her dinners a few times a week. A month later, she told me, "I'm not back to novels yet, but I can read my mail without squinting." That small change restored not only her eyesight, but also her confidence. If broccoli helps defend your eyes, kale might be the strongest protector of all. This dark leafy green is one of the richest sources of lutein and zeaxanthin, the exact pigments your macula depends on for sharp, central vision. These nutrients act like a shield, blocking harmful blue light and reducing oxidative damage that accelerates age-related macular degeneration. But here's something important. Your body cannot make lutein and zeaxanthin. You must get them from food, and kale delivers them in abundance. When lightly steamed or sautéed, kale's tough fibers break down, unlocking these nutrients and making them easier to digest. Cooking also reduces compounds that can irritate the gut if eaten raw, while preserving vitamin C and vitamin K, both essential for blood flow and capillary strength in the retina. I remember Marie, a 79-year-old retired librarian who had already lost partial central vision in one eye. Her greatest fear was that it would spread. We introduced kale into her meals, just a small serving steamed with olive oil and lemon 3 times a week. It didn't reverse her damage, but it slowed progression and gave her something priceless, a sense of control over her future. Sometimes healing isn't about regaining what's lost. It's about protecting what remains. Zucchini may look plain, but for aging eyes, it's a gentle yet powerful ally. Made up of more than 90% water, it helps combat one of the hidden causes of eye discomfort in seniors: dehydration. As we age, tear production slows and tissues around the retina become drier and more fragile. That's when irritation, pressure, and even oxidative stress quietly take their toll. Beyond hydration, zucchini offers vitamin C, which protects delicate eye tissues and supports collagen, the framework that keeps your cornea and blood vessels strong. It also contains trace minerals like manganese, which activate enzymes inside the retina to process light and guard against free radicals. And while it doesn't have as much lutein as kale or broccoli, its easy digestibility makes it perfect for older adults who may struggle with heavier foods. One of my patients, Tom, 81, had constant dry eyes and irritation at night. Eye drops gave him only short relief. When we added sautéed zucchini to his dinner 4 nights a week, cooked simply with olive oil and garlic, he noticed a big change. Within weeks, his eyes felt less gritty, and he could finally fall asleep without discomfort. For him, something so small became life-changing. Now imagine what happens when you bring all 4 of these vegetables together: carrots for night vision, broccoli to fight inflammation, kale to guard against degeneration, and zucchini to hydrate and soothe. Cooked in one simple dish, they create a gentle formula that works with your body's natural nightly repair cycle. Here's how to make it. Start with a little olive oil in a pot. Sauté half a chopped zucchini until it softens. Add half a carrot, chopped, and let it release its natural sweetness. Then toss in a handful of broccoli florets and a quarter cup of chopped kale. Add a splash of water or low-sodium broth, cover, and let it steam for about 5 minutes until tender. Finish with sea salt, lemon juice, or even a pinch of turmeric for extra support. The result is a warm, nourishing bowl that's soft, easy to digest, and perfectly timed to feed your eyes before bed. Some prefer it as a soup, others as a side with rice or toast. The key is consistency. 3 to 4 times a week is enough to make a difference. Over time, you may notice less strain, sharper clarity, and a little more confidence when you open your eyes each morning. This isn't a supplement or a complicated plan. It's a ritual of care, one that says to your body, you are still worth protecting. Let's bring it all together. 4 simple vegetables, carrots, broccoli, kale, and zucchini, each play a unique role in protecting your eyes. Carrots sharpen night vision by boosting vitamin A. Broccoli fights hidden inflammation with lutein and zeaxanthin. Kale delivers the highest concentration of protective pigments to slow macular degeneration, and zucchini hydrates and soothes while supplying vitamin C and minerals your eyes need. Cooked gently and eaten with a little healthy fat, they become far more than side dishes. They become medicine for your eyes, supporting repair while you sleep, easing strain, and helping you wake with clearer, more comfortable vision. And most importantly, these foods remind us that healing doesn't always come from pills. Sometimes it comes from the kitchen table. If you've stayed with me until now, I want to thank you. It tells me you care about protecting your vision and your independence. Aging may bring challenges, but your body still listens to nourishment, and your eyes can still respond to care. So I encourage you, try these vegetables, make them part of your evening meals, and notice the difference over time. And remember, healing doesn't always mean reversing what's lost. Often, it's about protecting what remains, holding on to clarity, and living with more confidence each day. If this message gave you hope, please give this video a like, subscribe for more science-backed health tips, and share it with someone who could benefit. And let me know in the comments, which of these vegetables will you start with this week? Your story could inspire someone else to take that same first step.